Well, welcome back, everyone. We are live now with a live look at a scene tonight where just a short time ago, Police Chief Craig Meidl with Spokane Police confirmed there was a shooting between an ATF agent and a suspect in which both of the people were wounded with gunshot wounds and taken to the hospital, and two suspects remain outstanding. We don't know the conditions of the folks, the ATF agent and the suspect who were taken to the hospital.
We do know, however, at this hour, they are still searching for at least two suspects believed to have gotten away from the scene. SPD is taking the lead on this investigation, but again, this was involving a federal agent with the Department of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. We do also know that right now you can see the Motel 6 sign there in the background. This happened just across the street from the Motel 6. This is on Russell Street, just off of Sunset Boulevard there on Sunset Hill. Reports of shots fired came in right around 5:15 this evening. This is in the area of the Finch Arboretum. So we actually right now have someone on Zoom, I believe. This is someone who lives nearby, less than a block away, I believe he said. Ellis Mercer, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us this evening. Can you just start by telling us what you heard, about an hour ago?
Correct. Yeah, no, my wife and I, we were standing in the dining room and just started hearing, I think it was 5 shots. It was very weird, very surreal to process what we were hearing. Well, as we're processing what happened, went to take a look out, and it was also about time that my daughter, our youngest, was starting to cue in. Things were getting weird, and luckily, in a way, luckily we didn't see anything. But maybe 5 minutes later, less than 5 minutes, we started hearing police cars and emergency responders, things like that, and we all saw on social media that what as we're learning has happened, and so it was just very surreal to have something like that happen just literally down the street.
And I'm curious, when you heard the gunshots, did you know right away they were gunshots? And also, secondly, how close were you, your apartment, to the scene, to that Motel 6 there? And is it common to have police activity at that Motel 6?
Well, to answer the first question is I do serve part-time in the Washington Air National Guard, and so I was quite familiar with the sound of firearms, and that's why I was like, well, that's what I heard. And then the second question was, as far as the distance, we're, not even a block, like half a block away. We're right on the intersection. So if we could just walk down the street, like 30 seconds and then hook a right, we'd see it. And then lastly, we have been noticing a lot of an increase in police activity. It seems, for whatever reason, the area has kind of gone a little downhill. Just a little more increased activity.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that neighborhood in general? When you talk about more police activity, have you seen more crime as well, or what have you experienced living there? How long have you been in that area?
We've been here for over a year. My wife's car has actually been broken into. We've had a couple of vehicles damaged, windows smashed. Just also this yelling. You could tell the people, not so much the residents here, but mostly with that particular apartment hotel complex at the Motel 6. There's just been a lot of suspicious activity. So yeah, it's just unusual activity, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Hey, listen, I'm just curious, last question, really appreciate your time. I'm just curious about, this just happened, right? So we're still kind of processing it, but the fact that an ATF agent was shot, we don't know that person's condition right now. We do know they're in the hospital, but what's your reaction to hearing that happened half a block away from where you live?
It's heavy. It's like, it's sad. It's really sad that that's somebody's probably dad, if not brother, or something like that. It's a relative to somebody, and it's just, sometimes I wish I was able to help out more, but it was I don't know. That's how I feel. It's sad.
Ellis Mercer, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. We can hear you've got a young child there in the background. Hope that you stay safe, and thank you very much for sharing your experience with us here tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you.